Hey guys, it's Daniel. The following is a clip from my interview with Rolling Stone's recording engineer Tapani Talo. If you want to see the full interview, it's linked below. How would you compare Mick Taylor with Ronnie Wood? Like, what's similar and different about them in terms of their guitar playing and how you work with them in the studio?
Mick Taylor, I mean, he brought the sky into the band.
Oh, that's cool.
He had that unknown quality that it just opened up that poetry side of the Stones without interfering in any other way. He didn't interfere with Keith at all. I mean, you just couldn't do it better. But in a Ronnie actually is very much in the groove, Keith's groove, in the sense that they both know how to make the people move in the audience. I mean, that is, and which is that's why Ronnie Wood and Keith are great, both of them, and they complement each other. I actually recorded a couple of their show endings just because when they really got going, it was just bloody amazing.
That's cool. So I know that Ronnie was involved with the sessions during Black and Blue before he was an official member. During that point, was there a feeling he would eventually become an official member?
Well, no, he when he arrived, he was not official in the sense that because he was still, I guess, dealing with the Faces issue, and so no, after that session with when on that same weekend as Mick Taylor had left, 3 days later, it was clear that he was in. But there was in terms of legal payments and other stuff, he was, that took a while. The Stones made clear that it had to be ironed. First of all, makes you take a little longer instead of just one session to say you're a band member. And there was a time actually with Ronnie. Ronnie was into booze, too much into booze for a while, and actually he was bumped out of it, the band, at some one point. I don't remember exactly what years was that, but in the beginning he was a fill-in, but only in terms of money, not in any other way.
So at what point did it become clear that he was going to be an official member? Do you remember that point?
No, it was clear he would be official member, but the legal, like I said, the legal thing, I forgot how long it took. And I think it was slowed down with these Ronnie's boozing, I think, and that had to be resolved before he then completely.
Because the reason I ask is you mentioned that when Mick Taylor left, people like Clapton and Jeff Beck were both considered for the position, and then they eventually went to Ronnie. Do you know how long it took for them to decide on Ronnie?
No, it was in that we had 2 days. And the first day we had Jeff Beck and the other guy, I keep forgetting his name, and then came Ronnie, and that was it.
Okay.
It was that clear. I mean, as soon as he turned his amp on, put in 3 chords, there was no question. I mean, after hearing those 2 other guys, like I said, there would have been no Stones.
Interesting.
Period.
Yeah.
No, it would have been an awful iceberg situation.
I hear you. So did Clapton audition for the band or no?
No, Ian Stewart just always wanted him to join.
That's funny.
And in fact, there was an incredible live conference where Clapton did play in Chicago. I still remember driving and hearing that concert in the car radio. I mean, it was like it would have been, but technically, in terms of personalities, it would have never worked.